it.
The nature
you gotta
of the
know
beast.
it, respect it, and then do what? Destroy it, God.
The nature of the beast.
It don't belong here, God.
They know. See, let me tell you, matter of fact, I was reading I forgot the book it was, but he talked about, he was a white, he was a white historian. He said, the white man, all his savagery was in his natural state.
Indeed.
And he was fine right where he was at.
He wasn't wrong.
He said, this is what he said. He said the black man messed up when we discovered them. He said the African messed up when we discovered them.
But if it was prophesied, right, if that was prophesied for Musa to go civilize, because my whole beef is this. Why did Musa have to go civilize them motherfuckers? He should have just left their ass up there.
It was written.
And left them
it was written.
No, left them motherfuckers alone.
And him being original man, it's in his nature.
He was half original man. So he was still fulfilling Yaqub's laws.
He felt for him.
Yeah, that's why Yaqub was so successful, cousin. Because even though that half original came out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Who was Musa or Moses?
A civilized.
He was
he a people trying to be and do like the original?
Now, it's a mind state of a person.
Yeah, Musa was somebody who said it's my duty to civilize
the
all
devil.
entities on this planet, and he knew the science of the wisdom knowledge degree.
That's right.
Unlike track and like propel.
He was a 47th degree heretic.
And also the wisdom degree of the 1 of 14. You know what I'm saying? As far as like why the Musa have a hard time civilizing the devil.
Peace,
you know what I'm saying? God, that's today's degree also.
Yeah.
So you looking at that, you know what I'm saying? That's
he was savage.
Exactly.
Because he was a savage. Because the devil was not savage in his creation. When they was created on the island of Pelon, they was civilized, God. They was around Yaqub and everybody else. These was original people who had grafted. They didn't go savage until they would kick their ass out of
and the only thing they had was their language. But they had no knowledge of themselves. No knowledge of themselves.
They lost knowledge. They lost the understanding.
Was that 16,000 years ago?
That's 6,000 years ago.
And then that was 4,000 years ago.
The Indians got
trouble amongst the righteous people. Weren't they acting savage then? Before they even got marched across?
They wasn't acting savage. They was acting unalike.
What's the difference, God?
Savage means
I'm righteous.
savage means they know what they doing, and they know they was savage.
Savage might be their nature. That's their equality. If your equality is a savage,
they broke laws. Who has lost all knowledge of themselves and is living a beast way of life, right?
They broke laws. Bottom line is they broke the laws.
And they knew exactly what
they violated.
But they knew they was there to do that.
But the bottom line was they violated.
if you act out your nature,
They trying to master the original man.
Right.
but that's their nature.
That's their violation.
Doing it
Trying to master and do
because they was trying to gratify their lower
They was doing
nature.
it because it's their nature.
Because it was their nature
And their nature is to be that way.
It was their duty.
I know, God, it's their duty. All right, that's them from the rip. So, yo,
Yeah.
for me, from how I'm looking at it, God, they were savage from the rip.
They were.
True indeed.
So I'm seeing it from the rip. Even when they came, I mean, when they were civilized by Musa and brought down to us. You know what I mean? They was doing, causing trouble amongst righteous people, living savage, son.
No, God, no. Causing trouble is what they was taught to do. That's what they was taught to do and they were supposed to do,
That's when they
God.
got written out.
So Musa was the living the life. All right, so you say that Musa was the one that was saying to himself, Musa was the one that was saying, I gotta go civilize all families.
He ain't want to go.
Right. But he went to civilize all families, right?
He went
if
to
that's
send
the
the
case,
devil, only the devil.
If that's the case, then why teach them trick knowledge? Because Musa taught them trick
That's
knowledge.
their nature. That's knowledge of themselves. That's the knowledge of themselves.
That is who they are.
That's civilizing them.
That's
Teaching them the knowledge of themselves.
That's who they were.
Yeah.
They was trying to do and be like us.
Exactly.
Like the original people.
They 35 to 50 years to try and learn to do like the try to learn
He
taught
them what Yaqub.
Exactly. Exactly.
I know, but that was already in their nature.
They lost it. They lost it. We marched them.
No.
God.
Let me say. When you grab from the original, it gets what? It gets what?
Weak and wicked.
God. So that's savagery from the rip, God. Savagery from the rip.
Nah, God. When you weak and wicked, that means you more susceptible to savagery than anybody else.
Yeah.
When I look at savagery, God, I look at wickedness.
Yeah.
Wickedness and savagery to me go hand in hand, God. So if you grab from me, right, and I am the negative and the positive polarity inside me. So when you grab from me and you get the lower stages of me, that's savagery. That's wickedry. All right? Because I am all righteous.
Exactly.
And the total opposite of all righteous is all savage.
They're weak and wicked.
And they are the opposite of
what's
all
the understanding? Understand, build, destroy degree.
Don't make them savage from the rip, God.
Yeah, but partial being savage and being wicked is not the same thing. Because you could be a very intelligent black man with knowledge of self and use that wrong.
Right.
Now, you're not no savage because you know the science. You were savage in the sense that you're in the pursuit of happiness above all things.
So what you're telling me is you can't have knowledge of self and still be a savage, God?
You could be, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Could,
Yo, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So God.
You could, but
was Hitler wicked? Hitler wicked?
No,
was he wicked?
this why he not.
You're the science. He's the devil.
He's doing what
exactly.
When you a savage, you have lost all knowledge of yourself. He has not lost knowledge of himself. He has full knowledge of himself. And this is what he's
acting it exactly.
Now, so when Musa civilized the devil and brought him back down from the cave, they wasn't savage.
When he went up there, they were savage because they forgot what their purpose was. He forgot what their purpose was.
Once you teach them trick knowledge, you teach them savagery.
He taught them how to build
God.
a home for themselves and how to live a respectable life.
Right.
So that means
and they couldn't even do that, showing and proving their savagery.
Yes, they could.
They could, and they came down amongst us. They came down amongst us, started causing trouble amongst the righteous people.
No, they came down amongst us and they conquered us.
Bullshit.
They conquered us.
That's savagery, God.
Nah.
That was their purpose, God.
I know that.
It was made for that.
So they was savage.
God, think about this. No, God, think about this, because you think on the other polarity. It's savagery for you.
For you
to act like that, that's a savage.
For them to say they God, they force advocate.
If that's savagery for me, right? If that's savagery for me, because
the opposite.
People don't want to say, God, if that's savagery for me, right? Because that's totally disaccord to what I deal with.
To your nature.
To my nature. Look, okay now, that's savagery to my nature. They are the total opposite of me. So their nature is what?
What?
Totally opposite of my savagery, God. That's their nature, God.
Okay, but
they were brought into the existence savage. They came into the existence
establishment.
Savagery, God. They're the same.
Go ahead, get in the bill.
Nah, no, you're not. Because you can't be no black devil, God.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, because I think Tom upstairs is down.
Bill, Lord, Bill.
Man, peace, God. You know what I'm saying? We just building on the science of devilishment and savagery.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Devilishment and savagery can be one and the same. But at the same time, they two different things, you know what I'm saying? And devilishment don't imply devil. Because devil is the full manifestation of this devilishment. You know what I'm saying? And to be a savage, Yaqub taught the devil devilishment, but Yaqub was not a savage. Yaqub was a wise scientist. You know what I'm saying? He did the knowledge to himself, and he understood that it was his duty to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Teach.
He wisdom his understanding to his people. That he would make a devil and graft it from his own people and teach them trick knowledge on how to rule his own people for 6,000 years. He manifested the clear comprehension of himself to show forth and prove his power, which is the truth, which is my duty. To bring forth this opposite polarity, to balance, to show forth and prove that Allah is God always and always will, always has been by that positive polarity.
AG7.
Only way it could be a positive is a negative to define it, or it just is. There ain't night without day. You gotta have them opposites. It's like on them piano keys. You can't play music without the opposites of the notes. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That's the science of wisdom knowledge. Because the right and exact science is knowledge, wisdom. Knowledge before wisdom. You put wisdom before knowledge, you're going to get a wrong and misinterpretation because you doing before you know. You know what I'm saying? You got to look before you leap, before you fall in that trap. You know what I'm saying? You got to do the knowledge before you wisdom. You got to think, look, listen, and observe before you move, man. Watch your ways and actions, but Yaqub flipped that. And that flip had to come. Because if it could happen, it got to happen. That's the science of the polarities in the universe. You know what I'm saying? And that's the fourth law of alchemy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the God, Al-Kema Allah, I build strong with that science. That's the fourth law of alchemy, is polarity. It's always going to be polarity in every situation, a positive and a negative. You know what I'm saying? And that positive is always first and primary, and that negative is always secondary as a receptive definer, man. So that's what it is, man.